Yes.
You know how to run this show.
There it is. That's the button I'm looking for. The intro music.
Live there. Dun, 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 dun. Fast with it today, this week.
What's that? Setting everything up?
No, with it showing up online from
Oh.
the time you push the start button.
Oh, wow. You know?
Yeah. Last week it took a minute.
Because everybody wants to use the internet. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Okay. I think this will be an appropriate time to light a joint and enjoy.
Oops.
Two viewers.
Incredible.
That's great.
Excellent.
Fucking at least there's one other person out there who loves this show. It's good to see whoever you are here. Might I suggest you would like the stream, share it around, let your friends know. Maybe they too would like the show. Or maybe they hate all that conservative and liberal shit.
I'm not even going to tag anybody this time. Just
no tagging.
fuck them. They know. I shared it.
Fuck 'em.
They know when and where the fucking show happens. If it doesn't happen on a Saturday, it'll usually happen on a Sunday, and we are fucking here.
Yeah, and it feels good, man.
Yep.
Especially after, if you're a government worker, you got that 3-day weekend because Alaska Day. Got to celebrate everything Alaska.
Right. You got a 3-day weekend?
I got a 3-day weekend.
Word.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
So,
That's a hell of a way to start the show, huh?
there was a protest yesterday.
Yeah, so
I heard there was a bunch of people everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there was like 1,000 people that showed up here. There was like 1,000 that showed up last time they had that same protest.
Yeah. It's always a good turnout, especially in this town.
I forgot about it.
Around the state and everything. Yeah.
I'm a bad rebel. I was going to show up.
know, right?
I was going to show up to at least film it and live stream it on the
Gonna show up.
podcast channel. But I forgot. By the
I'm
time
going to show up for the fight, fucking fascists.
fuck the fascists.
Wasn't I
Hold on,
supposed-
man. I'm playing zombies. I'll be right there.
Exactly. Oh, fuck yeah. And that's exactly what happened yesterday, man. Just stayed up all night, played video games. Just wasn't much to it at all.
Yeah.
But we're here. We're live. We're getting the show kicked off. Might as well get shit rolling.
Yeah.
Stars of gold on the field of blue. Alaska's flag may it be to you. The blue of the sea, the evening sky, the mountain lakes
And the flowers nearby.
gold of the early South Street, the precious gold of the hills and streams of
Brilliant stars in the northern sky. The bear, the dipper, and shining high. The great North Star with a steady line. Land and sea, beacon bright.
Alaska's flag to Alaskan steel. The simple flag of a last frontier.
Oi! So you remember that time when we had our guy over,
Yeah, I remember.
Glenn, and we were all like, "Hey, you stand up, you cross your heart when you do Alaska." And he's all like, "Oh shit!"
Right. I remember the time.
Yeah, so I was just kind of thinking about that every time we do that. Speaking of which, you got something coming up here in Fairbanks coming up in November.
Yeah. November 15th in Fairbanks, Alaska. Battle for the North presents Blood Banks. Paying Blood. This is our new battle rap event that's coming up. Doors open at 3:30. The event goes from about 4 to 8 p.m. The battles are supposed to start about 4:30. I am battling Strat at the top of the card as the main event. We weren't supposed to be the main event. I forget what match was supposed to be, but we were supposed to be the co-main event. But now we are the main event. We got Backwood Brad. He's going to be battling Greg the Great. Trop Top Teddy's coming out. He's going to be battling Kobe V. Demia. That's our boy Glenn. He's going to be battling Sunken Rock. Sunken Rock is fucking... He's new to our scene, but he is not new to rapping. I mean, this motherfucker can rap. AWR, Aaron Wasilla Rogers, he's coming out and he's battling Silent. And that nickname is so fucking cold. And Low-Key the Aphid, he's going to be battling Troy down there at the opening of the event. So it's going to be a fucking crazy card, man. There's going to be a lot of great battles.
It looks solid.
Yeah.
And the fact that we're, you guys are going all the way up north to get it done is like, that's going to be exciting there.
All the way to Fairbanks.
DNA Detailing, that's where it's going to be located at November the 15th, 4 to 8 p.m.
Yep.
Doors at 3:30. Battle begins at 4:30. So get there, man. Get your tickets.
It's going to be a good
Get your tickets down.
time. Yes.
Yeah, Nano.
And our boy Nano Brooks. The election results haven't been certified yet, but Nano is well in the lead, and he is poised to take Assembly Seat District 2.
District 2, yeah.
District 2. And he's
And this
made
is
it
a long
on
time
to
coming.
the show. Yeah, he's been on this is his third time running. He's been on our show a couple times before.
Yep.
Each time he ran before. And I've already talked to him, and I said, bro, after the election gets certified, we've got to have you come on in and talk. So he's down to do that.
This
So-
guy is so very active in the community,
Yeah.
not only just in the community in general, but also as a business owner and everything. So
Right.
this is a gentleman who knows a lot about the challenges we're facing in this town.
Yeah.
And for the town to take a chance on him and go ahead and say, all right, let's get some new blood in there into the Juneau Assembly.
beating out Wade Bryson.
Yeah. That's fucking wonderful,
Yeah.
man. So
That's
good on
awesome.
you, Nano. I hope you do a hell of a job when you're in there,
Congratulations,
man.
sir.
Congratulations.
Yes. Just can't wait to see you get in there and do some work because there's a lot to be done. So let us start the show off with something amazingly heartwarming. This is a local story. Cade Jobsis. He's a 3-year-old, and he is one of the happiest little kids out there, right? He just brings joy to everyone that he meets, but he's always fallen behind his peers in meeting milestones. In the summer of 2023, he and his family participated in a genetic sequencing study with hopes that it would shed light on Cade's slow progress. The tests revealed that he was born with an ultra-rare genetic disease called AP4 hereditary spastic paraplegia. They were devastated to learn that the disease is degenerative and without treatment will progress to a loss of motor and cognitive function. Cade's parents will do everything in their power to defy the odds and ensure a different future for their son, as any parent would, right? And thanks to this community right here in Juneau, Alaska, his family were able to raise $1.15 million needed to get the help that Cade needs.
This is pretty fucking amazing when you hear this story.
So here I am trying to give you all an update on the incredibly emotional past couple days that we've had. If you all saw my update this morning, we have completed our fundraising efforts for the $1.15 million. This was made possible by countless businesses, individuals, and personal donations, specifically from a mom and family there, right there at the end, who completed our fundraising. Now, she called me and she told me that she had been watching our videos, watching our stories, and she has seen me on more than one occasion say that I just need to reach the right person. And she said that she wants to be that right person for us. And she was. And her family decided to complete our fundraising efforts to get us to the $1.15 million. They have asked to remain anonymous. So I'm so unbelievably grateful to this family for making this miracle happen and getting us here. Now, I wanted to get on here and let all of you know that have ongoing fundraisers or fundraisers planned. I wanted to get you guys off the hook if you would like to continue your fundraiser and donate it to a different cause, or if you would still like to support our cause. Their travel and accommodations are not covered when we go to Texas for the trials. So we would be more than grateful for your support, but also our immediate fundraising goal is complete of getting the clinical trials moving forward.
That's
I also told you all they are selecting a child this week, which they have. The child they selected to be treated this year is a little girl named Naomi. She lives in Colorado, and we are so happy for her. And we are sitting by the phone anxiously waiting for the day that we hear that Cade is the next child to be treated. We are hopeful and confident that all of these kids are going to receive gene therapy. It's just a matter of time and waiting, which is so hard and so painful, but we are stronger by our community and all of the continued words of encouragement and love that you all have shared with us. So thank you to our community locally and globally. We could not have gotten here without all of you, and to the family that made this happen. You truly moved mountains with this generous, so generous donation. So thank you. And I will continue to update you all on where we're at, and the day that I hear that Cade is the next child to be treated, you all will know too, I promise. I'll talk to you all soon, and thank you for all of your love and support.
That's awesome.
I was doing the PA announcing at the high school football game when I first heard about the cure for Cade,
right.
And SPG 50 is what its shorthand name is,
Mm-hmm.
and it made me go out and actually look up what it is and what it does and everything. So the fact that we all came together and raised that much money to help this little guy out,
Yeah,
man, that just touches you.
that's wild.
Touches your heart.
That's what our town did.
Yeah. That's what our town and then people and then other people around the world there too catching on to it.
Yeah.
Which, it sounded like the lion's share of it came from that one family, but still nevertheless our community stepped up big time.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Something to be proud of, guys.
Yeah, I didn't see it happening this fast. I thought that like even on our own, just as a town that, pretty much we'd be able to handle it, but that's awesome that they've got those funds secured for that procedure, and now they just got to get to have funds to cover them for going to Texas, so people, I think people should still keep donating to them so they can have that covered, because it's hard out
$1.15 million, and I think the ultimate price tag on that is somewhere around $3 million for the gene therapy. So just getting selected. So this is step one on that road for Cade. So go kick some ass, Cade. We know what you could do. You could do it, big guy. Yep. Speaking of which, there's a certain administration out there, both on the state level and the federal level, who could learn from, kind of this community thing with this next story.
Oh yeah. You see, last week, Western Alaska got hit with a massive storm, right? Thousands of people displaced. At 5:53 p.m. on Thursday, October 16th, our governor finally got his shit together enough to issue a disaster declaration. Nearly 1 week after the storm hit on the night of the 11th. In the late night hours of October 11th, the remnant of Typhoon Halon slammed Alaska's southwest coast, bringing hurricane-force winds and record flooding to numerous Alaska Native villages on the coast. Evacuees and rescuers describe massive destruction. Utility poles snapped in half, boardwalks, the roads and sidewalks in many tundra villages, just uprooted houses, floated off of their foundations, some with families still inside. According to the state, more than 1,000 people are displaced, and some have no home to return to. One woman was found dead. 2 of her family members still remain missing. The state of Alaska's Emergency Operations Center is at its highest possible level of emergency response. So, hey, Mike, next time you suck off the president, make sure you swallow so we can get some disaster aid, bud.
That was just
See this guy?
seriously. And then this piece of shit here,
Bro.
gunning the shit out of FEMA. You know,
Right.
somebody that we could desperately use help from right about now.
Right.
But of course, you know, states' rights. You know, your cornerstone of your
It's about states' rights. Let the
political
states
opinions
handle
there.
it.
Folks, I just want to remind everybody that the intro to this wonderful song, done by the godfather of soul himself, Mr. James Brown, is given to us
Yes.
by the spirit of James Brown himself.
Permission.
We get permission from him. We contact him in the afterlife
Through the Ouija board.
using the EUR podcast Ouija board, and we ask him,
Right
James,
there
can
in
we
the
still
closet.
use this song? Can we still use it? He says yes.
He does. It's true. Oh, it's true. You can't prove it's not true.
It's damn true.
It's damn true. Ladies and gentlemen, history will remember this regime as the vilest and most corrupt that there has ever been. In Egypt, Tweezer Dick is seen talking to Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto.
Yeah.
Yeah, and during their conversation, the Indonesian president point blank asks Trump if he can meet with his son Eric, an executive of the Trump administration. Speaking to Trump, as the two men stood behind a podium with a microphone, the president of Indonesia refers to a region that is not safe security-wise, and then asks Trump, "Can I meet Eric?" And Trump says, "I'll have Eric call. Should I do that? He's such a good boy. I'll have Eric call."
This is a region and not safe security. Can I meet Eric? Yeah, I'll have Eric call. Yeah. He's such a good boy. I'll have Eric call.
He's such a good boy.
He's such a good boy. I love my little boy Eric. He's just so great. He makes a great man.
Thank you. Yeah. That's all. I told Harry also.
Hot mic. Hot mic.
We'll look for better place. Yeah, all of it. Okay. A little gun.
Anyways, a lot of this is pretty
Right.
muffled. You could barely
Right.
hear it there.
Yeah,
but
Parabo
you get
also-
the,
yeah.
you get the idea here. Hey, can I talk to Eric? I
Right.
need to talk to Eric. So
I
you can
need
have
a
him call
deal.
me, Mr. President.
Yeah, we need to work something out. Parabo also mentioned a Harry, which could be a reference to Harry, Tanoswap Jeepto of MNC Property and Land, who are developing a luxury resort and golf club in Bali for the Trump organization.
See, because if this is not one of the most brazen,
Bro.
out there, in your face scandals
Nobody-
that you've ever seen.
Nobody
Come
has
on,
made
man.
more money. No president has made more money off the office of the president than Donald Trump has. Hands down, period, flat. By
I mean, you
far.
know,
End of story.
the Saudi royal family, of course, goes out and buys up all hotels at his
Right,
businesses.
right.
You know, to
Yeah.
hundreds of millions, to the tune of hundreds of millions of dollars. Do you really honestly going to sit here and tell me it was just that because they just
Exactly.
wanted to go to Trump Hotel? No,
Exactly.
there's going to be a little bit of kickback on the backside of that one.
Exactly. Remember, Jimmy Carter had to sell his fucking peanut farm to avoid even the appearance of corruption because, while he's the president, somebody could donate money to his peanut farm. It could, look like it was going to him, and shit like that. And here, this motherfucker, Donald Trump, he just lets it all fucking hang out.
Just letting it all hang out
He
there.
just
Now,
lets
here's
it
the
all
thing.
hang out.
We've been heavily criticized by one particular viewer of ours for why we don't talk about Hunter Biden. When you guys talk about Hunter Biden this, Hunter Biden that. And it's all like, here you have the exact same scenario, and then I ain't hearing shit.
Right.
Ain't hearing shit.
Right.
See, this tribalism thing that's going on where, well, your side does it, I guess my side does it. It's all like, why don't we just agree that it's wrong no matter who does it?
Right. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, my side? You don't even know what my side is.
Yeah, no
You
shit.
fucking-
Because, I remember a
God.
few times as
I
we've been
need to get
doing
the-
that over the course of the years that we've been doing it, like, these guys are, like, super, like, freaking right-wing conservative assholes.
10 years we've been doing this show.
And then they would turn around and say, you liberal leftist cucks. It's
10
all like,
years.
What?
10 years
Pick a
we,
lane.
we do this show. When the Republicans are in power, we're stupid libtards. When the Democrats are in power, we're fucking racist fucking conservatives.
Yeah, I noticed that,
What the fuck?
But here you guys go. You've got
I need
endless you've got endless examples of corruption, and yet
Right.
I'm not hearing anything being done about
I
it.
need that I'm a Ron Paul guy shirt. Just wear it on the show every time. That's just going to be my wardrobe on this show from now on. And all the while, right, this fucker's going golfing. He's making money off the presidency, which is a constitutional violation.
And he
involving
went
his clause.
golfing. He had his granddaughter in the golf cart. I wish I would have pulled this video. But he's sitting there and he's telling rich people, your taxes are going down. Your taxes are going down.
Right.
So like, oh, geez, thanks. What about us?
Right.
What about my man over here?
Right. Meanwhile, he's stealing billions from American farmers and just handing it over to Argentina.
Not only just handing it over to Argentina, but bailing their asses out.
John Bartman is a soybean farmer whose family has been working Illinois land since before the Civil War. Here in Marengo, a farming community where the land and sky feel endless, John sees a crisis on the horizon.
So this is 4,134. That's roughly $40,000 worth of soybeans that we have harvested. And a couple years ago, that was easily $60,000. It's what we do in this country. We export food. And we can't do that right now.
The price of soy dropped under the Trump administration, largely the result of the Trump administration's trade war with China. John's crops, diligently planted, meticulously cared for, are losing their value. Are you angry?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm totally mad. There's no reason for it. This is absolute stupidity. This is a man-made crisis caused by Donald Trump, period.
Soybeans are the largest agricultural export from the U.S. Last year, the value was more than $24 billion. China bought 52% of those soybeans. Since May, the country has placed 0 orders. Instead,
Holy
China
fuck.
bought the bulk of its soybeans from South American countries like Brazil and Argentina.
Argentina!
So consider this, folks.
Oh, boy.
We just bailed out Argentina to the tune of, what was it, like
$40 billion.
$40 billion, was it? This is like their second bailout that we've helped them out with.
It was going to be $20 million, and then they fucking upped it to fucking $40 billion.
Yeah, it was supposed
And
to be
they
20
already
billion. They
got-
upped it to 40 billion, and this is like the second bailout.
And
that
they
we've helped them
already
with.
got an IMF bailout.
Right, and they already got that bailout.
I think they got
before
2
that.
of them.
Yeah, exactly. They got 2 of them. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I thought this was supposed to be America first. We were supposed to be focusing on the United States of America when we did this. We're not doing anything of the sort. All we're doing is stupid trade wars with tariffs with No backup infrastructure.
Hey.
See, one of the things you want to do when you're having a tariff war, if you want to do a trade war and impose tariffs, is you've got to reinvest in your own infrastructure. So you got to have a plan. What are we going to do to back this up? Are we going to find new investors? That might be a good idea. Maybe you might want to think about a new economic strategy. Like maybe you are a little bit more in the information and gathering sector. But whatever you do, you've got to have a backup plan. They haven't done anything other than slap somebody with tariffs and hope that manufacturing comes back to the United States. Oops, I'm sorry. I forgot to build you a factory, and I kicked out the people who were fucking training us how to build them and use them.
Right. And they can't even fucking build the factories anyways because the tariffs that he's imposing make the fucking materials too goddamn expensive.
Yeah. So now it's too goddamn expensive to do it in the first fucking place.
I don't get why
is this.
You mother. Come on.
Cost to produce soybeans has also increased. Prices for fertilizer and fuel have also edged up as a result of Trump's global tariffs and higher international demand.
Farming is the biggest poker game they've ever created.
Craig Swartz is a fifth-generation farmer. He sells soybeans, corn, and wheat. When you're driving this and you're spreading all that fertilizer, are you just hearing like ching, 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 ching,
there's
money going down the drain?
Yes, for sure. And when we're not in it, you see all of them driving around the countryside, and it's like, oh my gosh, look at all the money that's going out.
Craig says he's using less fertilizer and hoping for trade relief.
I'm hoping that our leadership in Washington, D.C., whether it's Republicans or Democrats, can come together and put a plan together and get us straightened out.
As Craig squeezes every dollar, researchers are stretching soy's potential.
See how strong this material is?
At Northern Illinois University, students at this innovation lab are developing new uses for soy in an effort to increase demand.
So these films are designed to be completely edible. So food packaging, we're going to develop it into a spray coating as well.
The multi-million-dollar research is funded by the Illinois Soybean Association.
What would you tell the president right now if you could sit down with him like you and I are talking? What would you say?
I say let's pay some attention to agriculture. I think it's a political game, and I think he thought he had more of the cards than what he has.
President Donald Trump insists farmers will win the trade war, posting on Truth Social.
I'm not even sure he's aware that cards are involved.
Nah, I think that's the problem. You know, the more you listen to him talk and the more you see him out in public, I'm thinking we're not too far away from a President Vance administration here. It's not sounding or looking good.
There's one of two lanes. Either he's an idiot and he's destroying this country because he's an idiot, or he's a foreign agent and he's doing it on purpose.
The soybean farmers of our country are being hurt because China is, for negotiating reasons only, not buying. They're not buying because it's a bad fucking deal. Why would they want to deal with like the increase that you just slapped with?
Everything that he's done economically is
disastrous.
It's something that someone who would want to destroy this country would do. Yeah, either that or he's just incompetent.
Or he just listens. Yeah, again, incompetence is probably a little bit more along the line because he does listen to really stupid people.
Exactly.
October 1st, we've made so much money on tariffs that we are going to take a small portion of that money and help our farmers. I will never let our farmers down.
Farmers don't want free aid. We want free trade.
Thank you. There it is. See, the constant bailouts where you just go, I'm going to take some of that money. I'm going to give it back to you. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. It's like, no. Open up the market again so I can sell to the guys who were buying my soy.
All you're doing is propping them up and creating a fucking bubble.
It's not going to do it.
Once you lose a customer like China, can you ever get them back?
I sincerely doubt it. Why would they?
And now I'm gonna bring up because he brings up a good point. Why would they?
Because he just fucking slapped them with 100% tariff. On like everything. So like
it's not only that, is that he's no good with his word.
No,
his word is worth nothing.
No,
like
he flip-flops all the time.
He will just fucking tear up deals that he himself made.
Right. His trade deal with Canada.
Tore it up. And he was like, and it's like,
Who
what the
came up
fuck?
with this dumb shit?
We can't trust you. So
Right.
why would they want to fucking come back? So you've probably permanently lost one of the biggest customers in the world.
We are FUKD fucked.
Whitney Wild, CNN, Chicago.
So yeah, there you go.
We are fucked. Holy shit.
In more ways than one. You know, if it's not the horrible economic decisions he's making, now it's the fucking fascism that has spread to this.
Yeah, in war-torn Portland.
War-torn Portland.
Jesus. The fearless troops of the ICE Gestapo have captured the general of Antifa's army, Major General Robby Roadsteamer.
This gentleman right here, yes.
Roadsteamer.
This rock and roll legend.
They got him, folks. It's over.
They got him.
It's over.
Here, let's go.
It's about peace and love. It's about rock and roll in spite of ice. If you hate brown people and you are a Nazi, come on, Ice, leave Portland. Yeah, why don't you come out with your super soaker?
Why don't you come out with your super soaker?
For primetime players. Woo! Demolition.
Oh, shit. Oh, boo.
Boo.
Boo. You arrested Jeffrey the giraffe.
Boo the Nazis. Boo,
Boo
the Nazis.
Boo the Nazis.
Boo, you
Boo the
little
Gestapo.
fucking fascist little bitches.
Fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little punks, man. What the fuck is that shit? What the fuck kind of country are we living in? Did you see the shit where let's see, did I keep that in there? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The Antifa Frog Army. They've been dealt a mortal blow. Now we shall end the reign of Antifa, all the Antifa frogs, once and for all, and free the war-torn hellhole that is Portland, Oregon.
Will end the radical left's reign of terror in Portland once and for all.
Get him! Get him! Terrorists! Terrorists! Antifa! It's an Antifa!
This network of Antifa is just as sophisticated as MS-13, as TDA, as ISIS, as Hezbollah, as Hamas, as all of them. They are just as dangerous. They have an agenda to destroy us, just like the other terrorists we've dealt with for many, many years.
When
fucking get out of here!
Street battle against Antifa,
Against
hand-to-hand combat every
Antifa!
night to come and go from their building.
Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross.
You look at what's happened with Portland over the years. It's a burning hellhole.
Fucking dangerous ass grandmas. Jesus Christ.
They could fucking do anything.
They
could pull out a little freaking Werther's with a tiny little bomb attached to it. Hand it to one of them wonderful ICE agents, and they just put it in, and boom, their head explodes.
So, we have posed the question on this show before. If not Nazi, why Nazi shape? Leaders of the young Republican groups throughout the country worried what would happen if their Telegram chat ever got leaked, but they kept typing anyway. They referred to black people as monkeys and the watermelon people, and mused about putting their political opponents in gas chambers. They talked about raping their enemies and driving them to suicide, and lauded Republicans who they believed supported slavery. William Hendricks, the Kansas Young Republicans vice chair, used the N-words ending in A and AH. This tubby sack of shit who thinks he's going to drag me to a fucking gas chamber. You see let me explain something to you folks, right? If you don't know, I am a combat veteran, right? I've got buddies everywhere. And the thing about people like me is there's tons of people out there like me who are complete psychos and don't give a fuck what you want to do. We just want to be left the fuck alone and want you to stop hurting other fucking people. And if you come for these fucking psychos, you can't depend on knowing what they're gonna do. So please don't get out of line with your racist ass dog shit talking about you're gonna put your political opponents in gas chambers. Cause motherfucker, I wish you would.
Because isn't that kind of like a threat? Putting you in gas chambers? Sounds like a threat to me.
Believe me, I am not your political enemy. I don't want to be. But I see you, okay? We can all see you. You are obviously the enemy.
This next guy that you're about to talk about?
Oh, yeah.
I love
oh,
this.
Yeah.
I'm
Bobby
gonna
Bobby Waka, the pinnacle, the peak of the master race. Oh, isn't this man absolutely irresistible? He is the vice chair of the New York State Young Republicans, and at the time referred to rape as epic.
I don't think I have.
Bro, I think the reason why this guy thinks that rape is epic is because that is the only way he would get pussy.
You know, I gotta admit,
that's all that screams to me.
I gotta admit, okay, for those of you
go ahead, talk your
kids
shit
from the 90s,
talk your shit.
Do you remember It's Pat?
Yes.
I don't mean to be insensitive.
No, that's Pat.
It's Pat.
It's Pat.
And what exactly is Pat? I'm sorry. That's all that flashed through my head when I saw this fucker's picture. I was like,
it's Pat. Yep. Yeah. Oh, and then there's Peter Gunta. He at the time he was the chair of the same organization, and excuse me, he wrote a message sent in June that everyone that votes no is going in the gas chamber. Peter was referring to an upcoming vote on whether he should become chair of the Young Republican National Federation, the GOP's 15,000 member political organization for Republicans between 18 and 40 years old. So maybe not his political opponents, other Republicans is what he was talking about. It sounds like there, but he says, I'm going to create some of the greatest physiological torture methods known to man. We only want true believers. This sounds so gay. These guys,
I know, right?
These guys sound like the biggest pussy ass little dorks. They just want to be
just some psychological torture.
They just want to be edgy badasses. So
I know,
so much,
I know.
So bad right now. Fucking losers.
Like, oh yeah,
what kind of fucking dorks? Are
you believe that? Well, here's what I believe.
We only want true believers. The group chat members spoke freely about the pressure to kowtow to Trump to avoid being called a rhino and the love of Nazis when they're within their party's right wing and the president's work to suppress documents related to wealthy financier Jeffrey Epstein. Trump's too busy burning the Epstein files. Alex Dwyer, the chair of the Kansas Young Republicans, wrote in one instance.
See, even they know.
Come on, man.
And that's the thing is, like, at this point, I just don't tolerate it anymore.
Right.
I have no more time for whatever,
everybody
stupid
knows.
bullshit you have to come up and defend it.
Yeah, everybody knows. Fucking. Let's see. Peter Gunta claimed the release of the chat is part of a highly coordinated year-long character assassination led by Gavin Wax and the New York City Young Republican Club.
Okay.
An allusion to a once obscured interscene war that now spilled into the open. He said these logs were sourced by a way of extortion and provided to Politico by the very same people conspiring against me. What's most disheartening is that despite my unwavering support of President Trump since 2016, rogue members of his administration, including Gavin Wax, have participated in this conspiracy to ruin me publicly simply because I challenged them privately. So yeah, bro. Don't care. Don't even believe it either.
I just think you let your true feelings hang out there a little too much, and you got caught. Just admit it. Just
they
admit
even
it.
said in the chat, if this chat gets
fucking
released,
Nazi.
we are cooked for real, for real. Like, come on, bro.
And that tracks.
Yeah.
That tracks.
So,
It's not.
teen horniness is not a crime.
It's not.
Keep an open heart and an open mind.
Today, the average teenager in this country has 50% of the sperm count, 50% of the testosterone as a 65-year-old man. Our girls are hitting puberty 6 years early. And that's bad, but also our parents aren't having children.
Aren't these guys who keep on telling me about how, is grooming children and this is
Oh, my God.
Bro.
Okay.
You need a hobby.
Okay. All right.
Like a real hobby.
Hold on. I have a few questions. One of them is, how do you know, Mr. Bobby? How do you know about teenage sperm counts?
Something I follow really closely.
That's... I was not aware.
That is fucking weird.
I was not aware that that was something that we were keeping count of.
Yeah, like... What the fuck is wrong with you, Robert?
What? I had no idea. That was something that we were keeping track of in this country. You know, if you want to cut some spending, maybe we could cut the spending into counting the teenage sperm count in this country.
Parents who want to have children do not have access. I have 7 children. I feel that God has blessed me with that, and I can't imagine how different my life would be if I did not have that blessing.
Oh, shit. Oh, Christ. Man.
Yes, science.
Because the facts don't lie.
Good Lord.
Our
What are we
species
doing?
is young and curious and brave. It shows much promise. In the last few millennia, we have made the most astonishing and
It's science, bro.
discoveries.
Science. You got to keep track of the teenage sperm counts.
Okay.
Yeah, because so many kids are not having kids. And
Yes.
parents should have kids. Yeah, that's what RFK says, man.
Tide goes in, tide goes out. Never a miscommunication. You can't explain that.
That's right. You can't explain it.
Maybe he wants teenagers to have kids, and that's why he's keeping track of the sperm count.
Hold on. Here we go. Do one of those right there. And we'll click over here. Give me just a second, everybody. There we go.
Okay, so.
Aha, we need some music. There we go.
Yeah.
Let's scoot it all the way back. There we go.
Oh, boy, bro. Science.
Science?
little by little, you're starting to see the human race integrate itself with technology. Little by little, becoming machine. Scientists have now developed a pill-sized bioprinter designed to be swallowed and then to use living ink to repair damage inside the body. And when it's done with its job, you simply yank it back out using a magnet. Now, those are developed at the Laboratory for Advanced Fabrication Technologies at École Polytechnique Fédérale de Lausanne. The miniature printer takes lessons from other types of so-called untethered technologies that are in development. Think microscopic robots that can be sent to work cleaning out blood vessels, or pill cams that can image the intestines without the need of an attached endoscope. Lab head Vivek, are you serious?
Yes.
Suburbamanian.
That's pretty good. Just go with that. I know.
Suburbamanian in a statement said, by comparing the principles of in situ bioprinters with the drug release concepts of smart capsules, we can envision a new class of a device, a pill-sized swallowable bioprinter. Where this type of technology could come into its own is in repairing soft tissue injuries inside of the gastrointestinal tract. Currently, ulcers and hemorrhages generally must be repaired surgically, right? But this would be a non-invasive option. Bioprinting is similar to 3D or regular printing, except that the ink used is a biocompatible material that acts as a scaffold for new tissue to form onto. It's the miniaturization of all of this here that's so unique. The authors described their device as being more like a ballpoint pen than a printer, with a reservoir of bio ink and spring-loaded mechanism to push it out.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah. The bio ink can be deposited over the injured area, like applying dressing, protecting the damaged tissue underneath and allowing it to heal. To do that successfully, it must contact the walls of the gastrointestinal tract in the right place, where it's tricky to navigate. It's a known problem with the other types of untethered devices that they can be harder to steer when they touch the tissue walls. There are no electronics inside the miniature printer, or to give it its proper name, the magnetic endoluminal disposition system, MEDS. Once swallowed, its progress can be tracked externally, and then at the right time, surgeons or scientists outside can use a near-infrared laser, which can penetrate the body wall without causing harm, to trigger the release of the bio ink. The capsule is steerable using an external magnet on a robotic arm, and that's also how you get it back out again, guiding it in reverse.
Dude.
Till it can be retrieved.
Dude, we are becoming the Borg. We are becoming the Borg.
Yep.
Where we're going to fly around and we're going to just assimilate everybody into our collective consciousness.
Using tiny little machines.
We're going to get the Neuralinks. We're going to get the Neuralinks, the Nazi Neuralinks from Elon Musk. And then we're going to release the little nanobots, the little repair guys into our flesh and everything. And they're going to turn us into machines, and we're going to be cyborgs.
Yeah.
It's going to be a whole new world, a brave
Don't
new
worry,
world for humanity.
Starlink is good
awesome.
internet. It's okay.
It's good internet.
It's really good internet.
You guys will fucking love it.
It's awesome.
Oh, man.
It's great for gaming.
Yeah, dude.
It's excellent for gaming.
This is wild.
Yep.
This is wild.
That's what we're doing now.
We're full steam ahead.
Just fucking shoving
machines into our bodies to repair them.
Yep.
To make us smarter, faster, better than we actually should be.
Yep.
Ah, dude. I think we need a smoke break to
one day
just...
you're gonna fucking download your consciousness into the fucking iCloud.
Yes.
And you're going to live forever as a fucking robot.
You're going to have little synth bodies and everything.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
That's
Children
the future.
of man.
That's the future.
Children of man. Oh, hold on. I gotta get you guys set up with so you can see this shit. There you go.
There we go.
They say, hey, Don, where's Epstein's stash? But I've got golf to play, let's not be rash. Some things are classified, you understand, like tax returns and tiny hands. I'm not hiding, just deciding which secrets are worth confiding. Believe me, folks, it's no big deal. Just practicing the art of the conceal.
Hell yeah.
Transparency's great, but let's be real. You don't want everything that's under the seal. Names on the list, oh, that's a shame. But let's focus on Hunter. He's to blame.
Yeah.
I'm not hiding, just deciding.
What you guys talk about Hunter?
Secrets are worth confiding. Fake news won't shake my steel. I mastered the art of the conceal.
I love it.
I call it class. Keeping distractions, fighting my past. Can't drop the files. What if they say I was best friends with old Bill and Jay? I'm not hiding, just deciding which secrets are worth confiding. If the truth don't fit the deal, you bury deep with the art of the conceal.
When you wonder about those files unseen, remember I'm saving the American dream. Some truth don't fit the deal.
This is a pretty good video.
You bury it deep with the art of the conceal.
Oh, God. Shout out to Dusty Smith, bro.
Fuck yeah.
I'm on drugs.
Holy bejesus.
Holy bejesus.
Oh, shit.
I'm freaking out.
Yeah, bro.
You. I'm on drugs.
Oh, man, you need to chill out, bro. Maybe you might want to smoke a little bit with us and have a good time, you know?
Take a break, man.
Enjoy the weed. Don't be mad at the weed. The weed didn't do anything to you.
Now, let's focus our discussion first on marijuana.
Marijuana's bad.
And it also has a very distinct smell.
Listen, man, just let the people have weed for medicine, for
good.
income, for fun.
Right.
But, of course, there got to be a bunch of fucking party poopers out there.
Party poopers.
Nebraska officials missed a deadline this week,
Nebraska.
granting licenses to marijuana growers that are part of a voter-approved measure, by the way, that legalized medical marijuana.
What?
Yeah, you see, the medical marijuana law passed by Nebraska voters in November required that licensees be issued by Wednesday. And the reason for the delay? Well, Governor Jim Pillen, or however the fuck you say his last name, forced the resignation of the two commission members that he hadn't appointed.
Huh.
Yeah. So, just resign
Right.
so we could do something else.
Okay.
They had been tasked with checking the qualifications of cultivator applications.
Right.
So if there's anybody to blame for the weed not getting out there to people, this is your man right here.
Right.
Republican leaders from the governor's state attorney general's office and conservative lawmakers are now working to weaken or even kill the new law. And the way this goes is that Pillen appointed members to the commission who were publicly opposed to legalizing marijuana, even for medical use. And he also asked the commission to limit the number of marijuana plants to be licensed for medical marijuana use to only just 1,250, a number the industry argued is far too low for the number of the state's residents who are seeking marijuana prescriptions. To be fair, his bullshit excuse for the plant number limit, the purpose was so that it was to ensure that an overabundance of plants would not saturate the market and lead to the creation of unregulated and potentially illegal sales.
What?
Yeah, because somehow if you just have more plants, somehow it's all going to get out there to the black market. So that's the reason why he's got to dismiss. He's got to dismiss a couple of people from the regulatory committee and then appoint a bunch of people who are actively working against the legalization of marijuana on any level, even for medical use.
Like, dog, that is bullshit. I mean, the black market doesn't need the fucking plants that the fucking legal market has. Okay,
the black market is flush right now with their own. Okay,
Right.
So you don't need to worry about that.
And if the legal market has too many plants, well, then that's why there are regulations in place to deal with that.
There's got to be a solution to this where it doesn't include you guys holding up everybody getting their medicine, or from normal people just enjoying to have a good smoke,
These people are stupid.
Free the goddamn weed, and let's jump over the border here. Let's go over to Oklahoma. Let's look at the bad side of the marijuana black market. Law enforcement in Oklahoma are having to deal with a very major issue: abandoned marijuana farms. And these marijuana farms are leaching a lot of chemicals and pesticides into the ground soil. And it's causing a little bit of a trouble for local farmers in the area who are also using the lands.
Are these illegal farms?
These are black market farms.
Right.
These are not legal farms, mind you.
That's wild. Well, go in and dismantle the fucking shit.
Well, apparently that's the problem.
What do we do about it as a state?
Many questions linger.
Who is responsible? Is it the city? Is it the county? Is it the state?
Questions about a problem.
It doesn't matter.
vast,
Somebody fucking do it. Just do it.
Place to start.
And there was no blueprint for this.
Meet Mark Woodward, Public Information Officer with the Oklahoma Bureau of Narcotics.
It's draining resources.
Woodward says the illegal marijuana grow farms his agency shuts down and farms left abandoned leave behind hidden dangers.
And we've already identified 4 of these chemicals at marijuana farms here in Oklahoma that are illegal and incredibly dangerous.
So there's obviously an issue with the leftover chemicals that are not supposed to be used on the commercial level to begin with anyway for the marijuana farms that they have in Oklahoma.
There's also obviously an issue where in the procedure of shutting down these illegal farms, the state or somebody, whoever's doing the bust, they shouldn't just leave these fucking places standing. They should either do it themselves and have the place dismantled, or fucking work with somebody else to make that happen.
All of which, he says, bleeds into the groundwater and nearby creeks and streams.
Oklahoma is now in a situation where we've got to come up with some answers.
Representative Cynthia Rowe's constituents in Lindsay suffered this problem.
We don't know where they're being dumped.
She held an interim study to consider legislation to help agencies mitigate damage from these operations.
And to see if there's some kind of legislation going forward that we can craft to clean up some of this mess.
Accountability is difficult.
It's hardly ever in the name of the LLC or person and operators there.
It's why these operations are often called ghost owners.
And many of these were tied to criminal organizations that were already running the black market pipeline from places like California, New Mexico to New York.
However, Woodward says the questions asked in here are vital to adopting policies that reduce dangerous problems out there.
I don't think we can wait a whole lot longer, because you've got people next door that are counting on answers right now.
Make something happen. Just
yeah,
do
well,
it.
you know, this would be a great business opportunity for somebody to come in and maybe offer a private service of maybe a cleanup crew.
Right.
Somebody who's good at tearing down large-scale commercial operations and cleaning up around the area, especially, you know, maybe those who are good at disaster relief.
Offer a federal contract.
Yeah, offer a federal contract. There you
For
go.
a fucking private service.
You know, or something,
You know?
yeah, or something like that.
Incentivize.
Or a state contract.
Something.
Or, you know, it's got to be something on that level. So, yeah, crafting legislation would be like the first trick to that. And, of course, you know how the wheels of government grind and how slow they go.
we're two dumbasses on the internet.
Yeah, yeah. So that's just my first thought is, you know, somebody get out there, start a business surrounding this. And, of course, you know, government get out there and start making deals with those businesses. And maybe you could generate revenue not only for the state, but create jobs as well.
Right.
So stop me if you heard this one. An atheist, a rabbi, and a priest all light up a blunt. Now, I know this is an older video. We've watched this one before, but we might as well revisit it because it's so goddamn enjoyable.
This is old.
Want me to do it again?
One more clap, you guys. Perfect. Introduce yourself.
Okay. My name is Jim Morrell. I'm a rabbi. I'm here to experience one of God's creations. I have smoked marijuana many years ago. I haven't done it for a while.
I'm Chris Schuler. I'm an Episcopal priest. Never smoked it all that much, probably more in high school.
My name's Carlos Dillard. I'm a conservative homosexual atheist. I grew up Southern Baptist, part of my life in foster care, and then I grew up part of my life adopted as a Roman Catholic. So this is going to be really interesting.
When's the last time you smoked marijuana?
Maybe like an hour or so.
Yeah, me too.
I would say the majority of people who self-identify as Christians, they're probably not too down on smoking marijuana.
They're not down,
they're not down
on
with
the
it at all.
smoking the weed.
Right. There's no biblical precedent for this, really, although I have to say,
Yes,
I've known
there
thousands
is.
of Episcopalians and
Yes,
plenty of
there
them
is.
smoke
It's
dope.
in there
Call it
somewhere.
weed now. Like smoking dope is like smoking like dope. Like
Okay.
like they're
We're
smoking
talking about weed here.
Okay.
Let me change that to weed.
The herb. Smoking the herb.
I'd actually need some coaching. I
got you.
Put some of this in
No,
here.
No. You just kind of like want to crunch that all up.
If it's like everything else in life, it won't take much for me to be like, you know, stoned out of my gourd. Hold it.
Hold it, and then you're gonna light it at the same time, and pull. And
I remember the first time I took a hit off of a bong. I had this like overwhelming sensation of like my mouth getting paralyzed, and I would just drool.
I remember one of
the funniest shit ever. I swear.
I remember one of the first times I hit a bong. It was a big one. It was a 3-footer, and I was with some friends, and I'd only smoked fucking joints and out of fucking, you know, little pipes and stuff before that. I was like, oh fuck! I see it coming. Everybody's taking fucking rips and shit, and I see this thing coming around. I'm like, oh fuck. Okay, fucking. They light it for me. I fucking rip it, and I fucking clear it, and I fucking died. Holy
yeah.
shit, I died.
You go into the nether realm, and you just kind of hang out there and go, all right.
It was someplace
going on around here.
Nowadays, I got a 3-foot bond at home. You know, I fucking hit that thing every once in a while. And it's like, you know, it's not that anymore.
Put you in a good video game state though.
Oh yeah, fuck you up.
oh, this is gonna be fun.
There you go, old man.
Okay, I'm on the coughing break now.
You guys gotta fucking clear that. Clear it.
Thank you. My lungs are not used to smoke. Now that was impressive.
That was just a standard.
It's kind of cool. I'm smoking with some priests and a rabbi. Check off my bucket list.
I definitely feel a little something. Just a little slower.
A little slower.
Yeah. I also feel burning right here where it's so impossible to hit and inhale.
You'll be all right.
See, look,
I'm really not used to smoking.
He's not a quitter. Take one for the team.
Yeah, me neither.
You've come through some challenges, right? Started off as a religious person? At least
Oh
you
yes,
were
really
brought up
religious.
in a religious.
Really religious. Catholic
So
school.
what happened?
I was 14 years old, and my priest denied my confirmation. He actually said that the diocese excommunicated me for the church because I openly had gay sex acts in our school, which I did. I'm like, okay, so I started doing more research on God and what is God.
Oh, I'm
No
supposed to
one can
hide
deny
it
that
like the
someone
priests?
brilliant
My
did
bad.
this. But
who did
I
it?
don't know who did it. Personally, I can't depend on one person, and that kind of sounds insane.
The truthfulness, the beauty, and the palpability of God is actually stronger than anything else in my life. I mean, it sounds corny, but all the stories say the same thing when you boil all fat.
No, there's no story.
No, God damn it, there's no fucking stories.
These motherfuckers are baked.
I love it. I love the rabbis over there.
He's
He's
just
looking around.
chief.
He's like, all right.
And put him on. He was just over there just chiefing on everything.
I've done all of those stories. I believe in the real religion, which was pretty much astrology. And it was just a way of humans of understanding. And that's exactly what you're doing with religion. You're trying to justify a way to understand. Why would God put me into the life I was in for so long? Why are there 37,000 kids dying every day?
And they're just
It's not
listening.
miraculous. I'm really high, sorry. That was really, I took a really big hit.
I'm
on
feeling
that
a little
one.
something. You are not allowed.
I'm feeling a little something.
But everything that you say about who you are, what your life is like, what you do, what you think, to me, that speaks about a person of faith. Because you have a basic faith in the world, in the universe. You do. And you might not call that God, but there's something inside of you that really is a spiritual person. I can tell. I just met you, but I can love you because why? Because I see you. The Bible says I see you.
Fucking priest is over here loving every minute of this.
He's just fucking. He's more stoned than I think he thinks.
Yeah, brother. See, this is what we need to do. We all just need to like chill the fuck out and start smoking, man.
No shit.
Face. I see the face of God.
I like that.
Jake, you've been holding that joint for a while. Do you need a light?
Yeah, light it up.
Light it up, bro.
Camping.
That is lit. Maybe this will work for all of us. Just think of God as all things true, knowing that we don't know all things.
Yeah, that's good.
What?
Do you guys believe in life outside of Earth?
If you look at the vastness of the universe, mathematically, there's no way that there aren't other creatures in this universe.
I agree with you.
Gotta be.
Because as far as we know, I think it's the alien race that's doing the Planet Earth reality television show. South Park reference.
Gotta be. Every religion has something coming out of the sky. Like, what's the obsession with the sky?
I like this guy. I like this guy.
I like this guy.
I like this guy.
Maybe we'll,
Dude,
maybe it's the beginning of a
so
friendship,
easy.
right?
Yeah, I'm your friend. I'm
I
everybody's
love
friend.
these guys.
Is marijuana mentioned in any holy books?
The anointing oil, as found in the book of Exodus, had some qualities that would elevate the person. And there is a theory that one of those was oil from the hemp plant. Historically, many people who've had mystical experiences, I think it's very likely that they were under the influence of some mind-altering substance.
Do you think more people should smoke? More religious people?
What I would definitely like to see are all the weed laws changed to be just about the same exact thing as what beer and liquor are.
If it helps you become a better person, if it lifts you up, if it gives you something, a new view of life, it's a very positive thing.
God made dirt don't hurt. God made weed. Weed don't make you bleed.
Dude, that fucking priest right there just had a goddamn revelation. Look at the look on his face.
Yeah, he did.
All right.
Yeah, he did.
Chris, what's today?
Ash Wednesday.
it's Ash
and
Wednesday.
In many practice, they take
Yeah.
ash and put a cross on the forehead. We were
Do
talking
it.
about using the ash
Do
from
it.
The weed.
I'm
So
okay
he's
with
gonna
that.
use the ash from the weed to do Ash Wednesday. There it is. Look at this.
Yeah, me too.
Look, these ashes
Did it
are
work?
Cool blue. Come on, look at that. My goodness. Amen. That came out all right, didn't it?
Thanks, Chris.
I love how he fucking sits there. He's like, look at the ash, man. It's all like different colors, bro. Oh, that's awesome.
Want me to do this? I don't know any prayers.
You just say your most loving thing. That'll be good.
I put good vibes on these to you.
Amen.
And to everyone that you love.
Please.
Do me.
Yeah, me too.
May God bless you and keep you.
These guys are totally dead. They're like, yeah.
May God lift up God's spirit to you, and may God always surround you with shalom, with peace.
Good. Shalom.
I know that maybe for you the word God doesn't have that much meaning, but it has meaning for me. So if you can accept the blessing,
Sure can.
Yivarecha Adonai v'shmerecha. God bless you. And
I
keep
wish
you.
all the
Ya'adonai
nice
panei
things in
v'lecha
life
v'necha.
happen to
May God
you,
always surround
and
you
that you have a good time, and live a long life there.
See? It's a powerful word.
That must be.
Shalom is a good word. I really enjoyed being with
Shalom.
you.
Yeah, like you guys
Thank
are
for the
really
blessing.
cool.
The glow is happening.
I want to hit the bong again.
I'll be the fire.
Let's hit the fucking
Yeah,
wall
let's
again.
fucking do it.
That would kill me. I'd be coughing for the next week. It's like that macho thing that I just don't have when it comes to dope.
It's
Not
not
dope.
dope.
It's
I mean,
not
the
dope.
weed. Did you guys know about my socks?
I saw weed on them earlier.
Oh, that's cool. Dude, he came in there ready.
I say it quite a bit. If you've never heard the song Disciple by Slayer, you should go fucking listen to it because the lyrics, very poignant and very on point for what we're going to be talking about right now. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for some fucked up religious news. The sentient colostomy bag that we're about to watch, his name is Joshua Haynes. Joshua here, he's the pastor for another sentient colostomy bag by the name of Pete Hegseth. You see, Joshua here says that Christians must be willing to defend the institution of slavery because the Bible makes it clear that it's not inherently evil to own another human being as property. Play.
Okay.
The institution of slavery is not inherently evil. I know. Some of you guys are upset by that. Some of you guys are saying, I've been saying that for years. Okay, I'll take it a step further. It is not inherently evil to own another human being. I know, just wait. Some of you guys are really upset, but let's talk through this because it is very important that every Christian affirm what I just said. And not only should they affirm it, every Christian in today's society should be able to defend what I just said, okay? Every Christian should be able to defend it. Big evangelicalism has been getting this wrong for years, basically since the Genesis, since the advent of Big Eva. They haven't had a good answer for the slavery issue. All right, Christians in America have been led astray on this topic. They've been led to believe things that the Bible doesn't teach. And when we go beyond the Bible, there are dire consequences.
When we go beyond the Bible, there are dire consequences. Now, I watched that whole bit on this little fucker's podcast, and I have a little transcript here for you that I'd like to share.
Okay.
So you get the full picture of what this vermin parasite really thinks. And yes, he is a vermin parasite. I'm going to use the word to describe him. We must also acknowledge that men like our founders, men like Jonathan Edwards, who owned slaves, could in fact treat their slaves the way the Bible tells them to treat their slaves, and that they weren't living in grave sin. How the Bible says they should treat.
You know,
their slaves.
it's almost like these guys don't understand that civilization changes as it goes along, and realizes
the morals and the values of
keeping
ancient world,
right? Keeping people as property,
not so good,
is kind of backwards,
vile, disgusting, inhuman, putrid, barbaric. I will now read from the Bible on how the Hebrews were instructed by God.
I mean, didn't we fight a whole
to
fucking war
own
over
slaves? How we'll get to that here in a second, actually. So we're going to read from the Bible on how Hebrews were instructed by God to own slaves, and how they could beat them and pass them on to their children. Exodus 25:44 through 46. Now remember, this is the same Exodus where the slaves that were just freed are being given commands on how to keep slaves. As for the male and the female slaves, whom you may have, it is from the nations around you that you may acquire male and female slaves. You may also acquire them from among the aliens, not the Hebrews, the aliens residing with you, and from their families who are with you, who have been born in your land. So even if they've just been born there and this has been their land, you can still take them because they're technically not from there. They may be your property. Let me repeat that. They may be your property.
This is the Bible.
Okay?
Right.
You may keep them
Exodus.
as a possession.
Right. Exodus.
For your children after you, for them to inherit as property.
Yeah.
These you may treat as slaves. This is a direct commandment from the main character of the book, God. Exodus 21:20 through 21. Yeah. When a slave owner, this is how you can treat your slaves, by the way. When a slave owner strikes a male or female slave with a rod and the slave dies immediately, well, you're going to be punished. But if the slave survives after a day or two, there's no punishment. Yeah. Because after all, the slave is your property. Now, listen to the words I just fucking said. It gets even worse.
That's Exodus.
That's Exodus, okay?
Talking to the people who are just freed from slavery themselves.
Never mind Leviticus. I could go on.
Their God is like, listen, I know there's a lesson you could learn from all of that, but forget all of that. All right?
Forget all that shit.
Take slaves yourselves.
Take some slaves.
What?
And it gets even worse when it comes to female slaves. We could go on and on and on.
Right.
I could go to Leviticus, but I won't. And don't give me that apologetic bullshit about this being about indentured servitude. You know that's not what I'm referencing here.
That's not what your book is referencing.
Fucking know it.
Right.
Don't give me any bullshit of excuse of you're taking it out of context. No, I am not taking it out of context, and you fucking know it. I am directly referencing chapter and verse related to the rules of owning slaves
verbatim
in direct context of how they are prescribed by the main character of your ancient fairy tale collection. Normal people would condemn such disgusting acts, such disgusting things, but religious people will always try to find a way to justify it. But I guess that's what I would expect for someone who is a pro-Confederate and calls for the execution of the LGBT community. Yes, he did, and he is pro-Confederate. This is a fact. You can look it up yourself.
I believe we call that a traitor.
Anyways, Just so you guys can see. Matt Walsh.
Jesus.
One of my least popular but still correct opinions is that adultery should be a criminal offense punishable by serious prison time for both parties involved.
What?
And Joshua, the pastor of Pete Kegseth, wants it to be a capital offense.
These are the psychos that are in the ears of the people that are in charge.
You can't make it up. Yeah, you can't fucking make it up. Because if you did
fucking
again,
psychos.
if you put this out there just to a normal human being, they would think that this came from the fucking Onion.
How about no?
Nope, wrong
Nope, wrong music.
There it is. Okay. And it's time for another episode of No, fuck that. I'm done. I'm fucking done with playing the game. You know goddamn well who's raping the kids.
Yeah, but
no more.
You want to play a game though?
No.
Let's play a game. Yeah, let's play a game.
You know, okay. No.
Okay.
God damn it, no. You already know.
You sure you don't want to play a game?
No. You just get the
We can play a game.
No game.
Okay.
No game. An Ohio pastor was charged with child rape 2 years after
Shocking.
he opposed a book series that said that wrongfully encouraged children to explore their sexuality.
This never happened.
Silas Shelton, 52, who lives in Warren County, serves as a pastor at Blanchester Community Ministries in Clinton County, arrested on October the 15th, faces charges including child rape, sexual battery, after a detective said he abused a minor over a period of 6 years.
These are the people ruining America.
In August of 2023, he spoke at Little Miami Local District School meeting to voice concern about the sale of the book Heartstopper, a series at the district scholastic book fair. The books prominently feature gay characters, and he says, "I tell you, I got sick reading that stuff." And he also lamented
Is it a drag queen? It's a drag queen, right?
No.
Oh. Okay. It was.
God damn it.
He said he was reading to the kids. Sounded like drag queen behavior.
He also lamented that parents aren't allowed to talk about health risks of kids being gay.
Huh. It's always the pastors.
Every accusation
Not a drag queen. Not a
is
drag
a
queen.
confession. Oh, not a drag queen.
Not a transgender. Not a gay. Not one of them lesbians from Geraldo.
This is a pastor.
A pastor.
Over and over and over again.
Multiple
and
times
I
a week.
ask you, where is your God?
He has no power here. Gandalf the Grey.
Fuck. Pedos must die.
Murder in the front row, come and get the bed where there's been a
Yeah.
And that's what guys do when they're on tour for like 6 fucking months, and then they get to the last show and they're all like,
It's transgender.
no.
Damn it. So sure of it.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah, metal.
Metal. Metalheads. We bow our heads in memory of the departed. 2 legends who have passed this week.
Oh, yeah. Wild. Ace.
Fucking Ace Frehley, man.
Ace from Kiss.
Yep.
Passed away.
The hard rock icon reportedly he had been on life support this week stemming from an accidental fall he suffered at his home back in September. Born Paul Daniel Frehley in New York City in 1951, the future Kiss guitarist, raised in the Bronx, played in a number of the early bands, including Outrage, The Four Roses, King Kong, and Honey, before he hooked up with guitarist Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons on the bass, and Peter Criss on the drums in 1972. And in 1973, they began playing around the New York City area as Kiss.
That's how it goes sometimes, man. Sometimes you get real old and you trip and you fall and you're in a hospital and then you just die.
Dude is, I mean, you look around and you see somebody like Gene Simmons passed away, and you think to yourself, like, members of the Rolling Stones are still fucking alive right now.
Right.
Just
coked out of their minds.
I know. Like, did they get pickled in some sort of way?
Captain, fucking Jack Sparrow's dad's still alive.
No shit. So, it's kind of a sad thing, but, it was...
I used to see these guys on the commercials for get these albums today with, slow ride,
Oh, yeah.
And then,
if you wanted all these hits, you would have to buy all these CDs.
Right.
But with Columbia House, you get all the great hits on one CD.
For 99 cents.
Yeah. And if you buy now, we'll ship you a second copy.
Right. 99 cents. Where's the 99 cents deals now?
1-800-505-8585. 1-800-505-8585. Sorry, no CODs.
No CODs.
Anyways, yes, Paul
Frehley.
Or not Paul Stanley, but Ace Frehley passing away.
Frehley.
Yeah, so I was like, Paul Stanley.
Ace Frehley. Yeah.
But another legendary, not as legendary, but holds a special place in my heart as one of the guys that got me into playing the bass. Sam Rivers, bass player of Limp Bizkit, unfortunately passes at the age of 48. He was, let's see, I think he was dealing with some liver issues. Not exactly, liver disease, the latter of which eventually led to a 2017 liver transplant. So, he was living through a lot of that there. But, if you guys listen to Limp Bizkit as much as I do, because Limp Bizkit fucking rules, and I'm not afraid to admit it, no shame. This guy right here was a big part of the
were they in the middle? Are they in the middle of touring right now?
They're still in the middle of touring. Damn. So they lost, they lost their friend. They lost their bass player.
Damn.
I mean, this is one of the dudes, man, along with
one of the founding members.
But he's like, his bass style was like one of those things like, when you watch him, he was like the groove of the band. And I just wanted to play bass like him and just be able to slap it and pluck it just like him. So, so two legendary metalheads going away from us.
Yeah.
So long. See you guys on the other side if there is one. Probably not, but... So who would have thought that it would be a fucking Brit to make America metal again? Lead singer of Iron Maiden, Bruce Dickinson, rocked our national anthem at the Pittsburgh Steelers Seahawks game earlier this year. But I have to admit, Bruce does sound like he's a little rocky on his vocals here.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars show the perilous fight. All the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air. It proved through the night that our flag
I don't know. I don't know if I should be saluting during this fucking anthem. It's being sung by a fucking Brit.
It's being sung by a Brit in a fascist country in a corporate game.
I'm so confused. I'll just sit here.
I'll just take a knee. No, don't take a knee. There the fucking helicopters go overhead. America. Football. Iron Maiden.
Playoffs?
You're like, playoffs?
Playoffs? You kidding me?
I'm so confused.
Shit. Fuck yeah. Fuck.
Okay, now we can hit that one. Now it's time to talk about some football. Ladies and gentlemen, the season never fucking ends. And boy, oh boy.
We are in the thick of it.
We've got some good news as we catch up with our teams. Let's start with your New England Patriots. Alive and well, beating the shit out of the Tennessee Titans 31-13.
Smoked them. Put a hurt on them. Took a little bit to start. But once they got going, they did not fucking let off.
Drake May, 21 of 23.
Good Lord.
222 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a big fat fucking goose egg in the turnover column.
Yeah.
No picks, no fumbles. The man was efficient.
Big W.
Was making big plays, was feeling himself, was leading his team.
Rushed for, what, 62 yards?
About 60 yards, yeah.
Jesus. He was.
Ramondre Stevenson added another 80 plus.
They did a little bit of everything today. They were throwing the ball everywhere. They were running all over the place.
Kaishan Booty showing up again for a second straight week.
And nobody, there ain't nobody right now in the fucking league who's throwing the deep ball like Drake May.
The man has wheels.
Holy
he
shit.
can get outside of the pocket. He can run, and he runs fast enough to the point where those DBs, that secondary, they gotta honor that, right? They gotta lie a little bit low in the zone, just in case he might take off and decide to run it. And that is where he comes in and he just throws on the run, and that's. And it just gets in there
and
nice.
He's real
and sweet,
mindful
baby.
about. I saw him today. He was real mindful about where the fucking line of scrimmage was. He stopped right before it and fucking launched it.
Yeah.
And Keyshawn Booty just caught that thing with his fingertips and had them strong hands and held on to it.
Mr. Booty.
Woo!
And of course, Stephon Diggs is out there doing his thing, being a veteran leader too as well. The defense is playing way above their station. Cam Ward out there.
Playing like fucking Brucey from The Longest Yard. Fucking losing the ball when he's trying to throw it.
Okay, hit me. That's why.
That's why, dumbass.
And they wasted a first-round draft pick on that guy. Holy hell. You can only hope that it gets better.
I think they said that's the 5th time he's done that this season.
Now, the Pats' schedule is a big, fat jello. Is a big, fat jello mold. They're going to run through it. For next up, the Pats have got the Cleveland Browns at Gillette Stadium. The same Cleveland Browns who managed to win over the Miami Dolphins.
I mean, I actually thought the Dolphins were going to win that game. Nope. Not even close.
No, that was ugly. Holy hell, that was ugly. Miami Dolphins just need to blow it up now.
Yeah.
Just blow that shit up. Get rid of everybody. Get rid of Mike McDaniel.
Get rid of
the
Tua.
coaches. Get rid of Tua. Get rid of Tyreek. Just blow that shit up. Start all over again in a minute. It's a complete rebuild from here. But the New England Patriots, you know what? You could very well see with the strength of schedule they got going on, the Patriots might roll into the playoffs at 15-2 and go undefeated for the rest of the season.
We just got to get the next 2 tests that we actually have this season are your team, the Bucks.
Yep.
And then when we face the fucking Bills again.
Yeah. But, I've got a good feeling about that one, nevertheless, because the Bills playing like shit.
Yeah, they are.
Underachieving in every way, shape, and form. Now, as for my boys, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, talk about a team playing above their station while they're beat to shit.
Bro, it is absolutely wild what Baker Mayfield is able to make happen with the guys that he had. You've got what, second, third, fourth, fifth string guys that he's working with?
Yeah. We're again, like I said last week, our offensive line is being held by duct tape and super glue. All right, it's being held together by duct tape and bubble gum. With 3 of our main wide receivers were out for the game against the San Francisco 49ers, and we still managed to win 30-19. Baker Mayfield, 17 of 23, 256, 2 touchdowns. Again, the most beautiful stat I love about quarterbacks, when they don't turn the ball over, no interceptions. And the Buccaneers defense came up 6 sacks.
Bro, the Bucks, Baker Mayfield is in the middle of his fuck everyone who ever doubted me tour. You're
goddamn right. This is what I love about this guy. You back him into a corner. You tell him he can't do something, that he doesn't have the ability or that he doesn't have the chops to do it. And then all of a sudden, what does this guy do? He makes you look like a fucking idiot.
And look what he's doing on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Like, he looks at everybody like, fuck you. I'm going to run you down. He's got Bobby Boucher, where everybody who's ever said something bad about him, he's just seeing that on everybody. It doesn't matter who he's talking to. In these press conferences and shit, he just looks like he's stone cold pissed off. And like fucking some dumb jackass reporter. He doesn't even know. He's just asking him a question about the game. He is in the zone. He is locked in, and he's just got a stranglehold in his mind on everybody.
Now, it's going to be a tough one for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers coming up next.
Yeah.
And I think it might turn into a shootout. Even though we're down some of our main guys, the Detroit Lions.
Yep.
And we got to go to Ford Field to do it.
Yep.
You know what?
Lions are 4-2.
You know what? We've gone on the road. We've beaten big teams on the road before.
You guys are 5-1.
Yep.
Yep.
So
could go 6-1 tomorrow night.
I think we could do it, man.
Could very well go 6-1 tomorrow night.
I think we could do it. Let's just carry in momentum. Let's just everybody right down to the second and third stringers. You guys step up. Now's your time.
Get to where you're supposed to be. Baker Mayfield will make it happen.
So there's a certain country that's interested in hosting an NFL game here coming up.
Boo!
Saudi Arabia's interest in football doesn't stop at flag football, which they held the Flag Football Classic. They want to get involved in that. According to David Heiler of Bloomberg.com, Saudi Arabia has become the latest country to want to host an NFL international game.
Just sport washing their image.
There it is, man. And there's Tom sitting right next to him going, hell yeah.
Just sport washing their
image.
image.
Some of that, because, he is kind of still the face of the NFL if you really want to go about it.
Remember the people that did 9/11?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Britain got it. Brazil got it. And now Prince Turkey says that Thursday, hopefully, Saudi Arabia will be next. Saudi Arabia currently has 2 stadiums that have the capacity to hold an NFL game. King Fahd Sports City Stadium in Riyadh holds about 70,000 people, and King Abdullah Sports City Stadium holds about 62,000 people. So, it is very possible that we see the NFL in Saudi Arabia.
It's. I'll just say one thing: it's hot in the desert all year long.
Well, you know what? I want to see if Saudi Arabia can match NFL fans' energy because when the NFL season starts up again, that means fights in the stands.
Yes.
And this time, it was no different. When the Washington Commanders went to Chicago, and
is this where they fought themselves?
Yeah. Here, hold on. Here you go.
It's
You guys
so
gotta
funny
see.
when the fans
You
fight
sons of
themselves.
bitches. You sons of bitches. What are you guys doing? Fuck you.
Bruh.
Riggins over here just beating the crap out of another one. His freaking grandson's over here just getting wrecked.
Oh, boy.
And then he's doing his best, doing his absolute darndest to try to
Oh,
pow right in the
clock.
freaking face.
Right. Right in the fucking head. Break it up. Break it up.
Break it up. Break it up.
Come on.
So there
You're
you
all
go.
on the same team.
There you go, Riyadh. That's what
Yeah,
you guys have to do.
You guys
okay?
got to do better than that. Okay?
Yeah.
I mean, I want to see a big fight.
So there you go, folks.
Yeah.
That's the show.
If you don't fight in the stands